Wait, what? Restarted the?
अरे मैंने गलती से क्लिक कर दिया।
लol.
कंटिन्यू कर दूं?
हाँ कर.
I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivellon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There, the enigma is solved.
There's my pepper. Did it sprout legs and run away? Yeah.
देख ले क्या दिखना है. I certainly want to know more.
Thanks there.
Yes, yes.
What are you? You think I'm... No, comrade. You can keep the honor of being the object of the Space Im's special interest all to yourself. I just hope this fancy of yours doesn't interfere with your real job, or have you forgotten that little detail already? You're a source hunter first, last, and always, comrade.
I see.
No XP. बात क्यों करवाया फिर? नहीं करना मेरे को.
एस्मेरल्डा किधर है?
हाँ तो क्या एस्मेरल्डा क्या उधर? हाँ रुक जा मैप. एस्मेरल्डा तेरे को मिलेगा. लीजियन हेडक्वार्टर्स हो गया इधर.
कैप्टन ऑरियस. एस्मेरल्डा
इधर चलते हैं वहाँ से.
कैप्टन ऑरियस पे
एस्मेरल्डा
भी
शॉप है जो.
कैप्टन ऑरियस पे पहले जाना है क्या? उधर भी एक
मासी
क्वेस्ट
देख.
मार्कर है.
अच्छा उधर भी क्वेस्ट मार्कर है.
हाँ.
कैप्टन ऑरियस.
Yep,
ऑरियस कहाँ पे है?
इधर ही नीचे.
चल तू जा मैं तेरे को फॉलो करता है.
मैं जा रहा हूँ.
Toasty. Greetings.
नहीं ये नहीं, सॉरी ये गलत है. ये गलत है.
ये तो कुक है.
कुक है. सॉरी. That's the wrong place. I went to the wrong place. I am sorry.
अच्छा.
Yes, there we go. Captain Orius. Where is Captain Orius?
There
he is.
अंदर. Cranky old man. एक सेकंड तू बात कर. नीचे कहीं पे जाने का जगह है. Prison.
I'm Captain Orius, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into drivelling hordes of their own misshapen number. Oh, still not finished with that sorry matter? Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it. I see. You've come to report a dead sheep. A heap of mutton that sailed into view upon your robbing the grave of a councillor. Lovely. Well, don't just stand there gawking like guppies. Hire yourself to Roberts the mortician. If anyone buried a sheep, obviously it was him. If you must. Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of our who's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all. How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter? Are you? Sicil stinks of
level
level
5.
And on a good day, the wind disperses
इसको मार
the
सकते
scent of decomposing corpses. I can't
पर
remember the
मारूंगा
last
नहीं
time I
वरना
had a
पूरा
proper
साइसिल
piece
मेरे
of
पीछे पड़
steak,
जाएगा.
and by now I retch at the mere sight of sardines. So in conclusion, I am not enjoying Sicil. We are the pride of Rivellon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and lurk in corners like some I could mention. No, we protect the civilized from the barbaric, and we do so impeccably. I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion. Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking gods knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. He'll be seeing flying carpets next.
I'll take my leave. इसके पास क्वेस्ट मार्कर क्यों था?
क्वेस्ट मार्कर कैसा दिखा था तेरे को?
येलो कलर का रहता है।
चलो फिर बस एस्मेरल्डा के पास चलो।
एस्मेरल्डा के पास
क्वेस्ट मार्कर इस पे था। हाँ इस पे ही। चल।
एस्मेरल्डा का शॉप इधर ही कहीं पे था, राइट?
इस पे चल, नहीं हार्बर में चल। हार्बर से नॉर्थ गेट।
हार्बर पे क्यों जाना है? इधर ही तो है।
नॉर्थ गेट
कहाँ है? इधर ही तो शॉप है पास में।
हाँ वही नॉर्थ गेट से भी सामने आ जाएगा।
This would have been the shorter part anyway.
मेरे को कौन सा चलना है? मैं तो मार्क कर देगा बस।
I suppose so, lady. But seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or attached in any way, I've never bothered to.
I'm single.
आ चुका है वैसे मैं इधर पहले।
I'd be afraid alone in the dark.
रुक जा, don't start the talking right now.
He was hitting on a guy, bro. When I came in.
Yeah, I know. Legionnaire.
There's not a legionnaire. That guy has a name, Septimus.
अच्छा सर लीजिए
Why not Optimus?
नहीं बोली तो। Did you start the talking?
Nope. I'm waiting.
रुक जा मैं जरा चीजें देख। Okay.
अरे
Ready to advance,
अरे इसको
ready to
नहीं।
defend. What can I do for you, comrade?
एस्मेरल्डा को।
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Do you have something for sale? Let's talk about that first. Ooh, Elric.
क्या?
इसके पास एक क्रॉसबो है, बट तेरे पास क्रॉसबो
कितने
स्किल
का?
नहीं है। 313 का।
नहीं है।
It is water damage plus 11 HP, 15% chance to get chilled status for 2 turns, and it has 24 to 38 piercing damage, 4 to 6 water damage.
खरीद लेते हैं।
खरीद
मैं
लूं?
नेक्स्ट फिर क्रॉसबो। हाँ खरीद। तेरे पास गोल्ड नहीं होगा तो मैं दे देता हूँ। गोल्ड का ही है ना?
है आराम से खरीद सकता हूँ। हाँ।
कितना है तेरे पास गोल्ड?
900 के आसपास।
हाँ रुक जा मैं देखता हूँ।
रुक जा। और भी चीजें
ठीक है तू। हाँ।
1000 का है। मैं नहीं खरीदने वाला।
1000
एक चीज
जॉइंट
है,
वेंचर में ले सकते हैं।
रिंग है 1000।
क्या काम क्या है?
+1 इंटेलिजेंस, +1 लोर मास्टर, अनलॉक स्किल ब्लिट्स बोल्ट।
क्या बोलते हैं 1000 मतलब मेरे पास 870 है।
रुक जा। I want to sell my stuff, जो हम लोग ने ये किया है, बनाया है।
हाँ।
तो कुछ चीजें सेल करता हूँ मैं।
चीजें मैं तेरे को भेजता हूँ, रुक जाओ ये सब तू सेल कर दे। इवन तो ये सब लगने का चांसेस है बट फिर भी ये कर ले। रुक जा।
लाइक मैं हैंड एक्स वगैरह चीजें सेल कर रहा हूँ जो मैं यूज नहीं करता।
नाइफ फाइटिंग नाइफ का क्या करेंगे? सेंट टू मस्की ये सब बेच दे। सेंट टू मस्की
यस यार, $1 बढ़ा रहे हैं हम लोग, 1 गोल्ड। और
क्या ही
फायर।
रुक जा। सेंट टू मस्की
यस, ये कभी यूज नहीं करने वाला। Traveling boots. Sure. 83. ऑर्किश एल्विश स्टार्फ मैं कभी यूज नहीं करना क्योंकि इसका स्टेटस इफेक्ट कुछ है नहीं. व्हाट इज दिस? आउटडेटेड लॉन्ग सोर्ड. 25 का है. सेल. ये डेकोरेटिव 200 सोर्ड 18 का है. सेल. हैंडक्राफ्टेड एक्स आई विल कीप दैट. मे बी लग जाए. सोर्स हंटर रोब यस सेल दैट एज वेल.
सोर्स हंटर रोब कपड़ा है वो.
हाँ मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. बस बेटर चीज़ है ना. लेट्स सेल वन ऑफ दीस पेयर्स. और क्या सेल कर सकता हूँ मैं? I can sell the talking head.
हाय
पर मैं सेल नहीं करेगा. He is an important thing for mission. नहीं मेरे को टाइप से ही करना है. There we go. अब 1 मिनट मेरे को पैसा कैसे निकालो इसमें से. व्हाट पैसा कैसे निकालो अभी इसमें से मैं. रुक जा. हाउ डू आई रुको.
क्या करना है?
मुझे पैसा निकालना है.
मतलब उससे तेरे को लेना है ऐसा?
नहीं मेरे को मेरा पैसा निकालना है.
अच्छा स्प्लिट कर ले.
रुक जा. अबे नहीं वो तो मेरे को भी पता है स्प्लिट कर सकता हूँ. पर मैंने पैसा इसके अंदर रखा है ना बैग के अंदर. प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है.
ओ
Is this okay? Your offer insults me? It's 211 man. There we go. Now then पैसा निकालने का समय आ गया मेरा. Beat it. मेरा एटीट्यूड
प्लस हुआ. हाँ
ओह अच्छा क्योंकि मैंने से ये किया ना ट्रेड किया.
What a strong and handsome officer you are.
देख.
Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda dearest. I'm
The
just...
hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop
Alright.
rather than sleuth.
I got 1000 in my bag.
अच्छा उसका इसके साथ क्या करे? क्रॉसबो लिया तो
नहीं कर लिया है. लेना है मेरे को. रुक जा. कहाँ पे क्रॉसबो? इधर है. एंड पैसा देना है राइट. कितने का है? 300 कुछ तो है. 306 का है. तो लेट मी जस्ट 306 का है. लेट मी जस्ट गिव इट एग्जैक्टली 306 पे. 1 रुपए कम दूंगा मैं. 1 रुपए कम. लेट्स सी. ओ 1 मिनट मैंने पूरा का पूरा यही निकाल दिया. ओह आई जस्ट रियलाइज समथिंग. मैंने एस्मेरल्डा को सब कुछ 7 रुपए के लिए बेच दिया.
व्हाट?
यस कज मैंने गलती से ये कर दिया.
मतलब जो वो sword वो सब 18 का था वो भी तो नहीं वो भी था. व्हाट?
यस गलती से हो गया. गलती से मिस्टेक हो गई ब्रो. इसके लिए उसका एटीट्यूड प्लस हो गया. Alright, let me send you this crossbow then. There you go, my friend.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in beyond the shadows.
अब यूज नहीं करेगा. मैं बैग में घुसा देगा इसको.
ये किधर है? एस्मेरल्डा किधर गई? What the heck?
बाजू में चली गई.
What? बाजू में?
कल का तो कुछ काम है नहीं. एक सेकंड सीरियसली इसमें लगेगी किधर?
What the heck? What has happened?
यही तो इधर नहीं है. ये जो
What the heck? I was like, what the heck, कहाँ गई? एक तो इस पे क्लिक करना भी इतना मुश्किल है. मेरे को डर लग रहा है कि मैं
The
गलती से
hunter
कोई.
returns.
हाँ.
I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Who are you?
I am Esmerelda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor
I see.
man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor.
Ah,
His
yes,
one
yes.
and only
Of course, makes
princess,
sense.
Just the same. Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you?
Interesting.
So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Let's be honest, Elric. He is a gold digger.
My God.
क्या?
जो आके देखा.
Yes.
Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes. As far as I knew, it was one of his pastimes, nothing more. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare. Well, what do you want to know?
I like how उसका personality was. मैं रोने वाली हूँ. And then उन्हें पूछा, tell me about this place. Then she's like, what do you want to know? Like everything is normal. Man.
Before this war left us hanging like the condemned from a tree, this was the greatest city in Andervale. My own grandfather made his fortune here. Started as a poor fisherman with nothing but a few trout to his name, and grew his meagre trade into a business employing a fair piece of the local population. Of course, the company had to be liquidated as the population shrunk, and now his legacy is no more than the pole and rags he started out with. Sometimes I forget they're even out there, to be honest. Remember above all to stay behind the wall, we tell our children. And when you've been heeding your own advice for seasons on end, you almost start to forget what the fuss was about in the first place. Better not to, though. They're still out there, the dead, and from the looks of it, they'll always be.
I
She
take
seems
my
to be
leave.
quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Yes, evidence is indeed needed. Elric, क्या लगता है? इसने किया या फिर किसी और ने?
हाँ, मार के देखता हूँ रुक.
क्या?
मार के देखता हूँ रुक. मेरा कन.
Let's talk to Septimus.
भाई.
Legion's greetings.
चल.
I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here. Sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her. Even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And who are you?
I am Septimus, seventh son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day one. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
The question is, what do you think about Esmeralda?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivalon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication.
We have a simp.
Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists.
ये इशू है भाई, लिख के ले ले.
Indeed. Okay, let's discuss.
Yep.
Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of Seven couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending. And what questions are those? The Sicilians used to say this was a chosen place, favored by the higher powers. But they don't talk like that much these days. I remember waking up with a head full of hammers 2 years ago. The drill sergeant barking away, "Up you get, lads, we sail for Sicile. Them's in need of the Legion over there." They certainly were, and they are still. Only, we cannot grant them victory. For I have yet to see the mortal soul that can put those undead bastards to rest once and for all.
I'll take my leave. एक मिनट में आ रहा हूँ.
My, what a strong and handsome
That's
officer.
enough of that now.
You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmerelda, dearest. I'm just doing my duty, for the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never fear, milady. As long as I'm around, no hair on your haloed head shall be harmed.
Assure me, dear
ready.
Septimus, that you
I'm
haven't
back.
been fighting those awful
अच्छा अभी अगर एक फ्लोर में कोई होगा नहीं तो वो फ्लोर में कोई अगर रेस्ट्रिक्टेड चीजें भी होगा तो उठाने से कुछ होता है क्या? आई गेस होता है. नहीं होता रिश्योर क्योंकि टॉप फ्लोर में कोई है नहीं तो आई वांट टू चेक अ चेस.
एक मिनट सेव कर लूँ मैं जिस इन केस.
हाँ कर ले.
Save. There it is. Save. New save. Yeah, 5 hours into the game. There is a smelly panties in there, in that chest.
What? Seriously, healing का है?
Yep, and you get 1 charisma from it. I'll take it.
Why is she keeping those on hand anyhow? Sentimental reasons?
I shall equip it. Better than my trunks. Which I'll send to you.
What the hell? What the hell?
There is also folded shirts over here.
हाँ. मैंने तेरे को एक कुछ ग्रेनेड भेजा शायद. अच्छा कोई और एरोहेड है क्या? एरोहेड.
Anything else over here? Nothing. There is gold. कुछ तो है इधर. Key to Esmeralda's house. I'll take it.
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
There is a cooking pot too. ले ले वो. मेरे पास में already.
Same.
अच्छा.
तो चलो इधर कोई और कुछ चीज है नहीं. Let's go.
हाँ, Esmeralda's house का key मिल गया. Let's do that.
और मुझे एक्शन मास्क के नीचे में मूनस्टोन मैलच ये सब चीजों का कोई फायदा है क्या?
कहाँ पे है मूनस्टोन?
बहुत से स्टोन दिख रहा है मेरे को इधर.
Oh, star pebble. We can sell them.
मैलच शीट देख.
Yeah, I'll take all of that and then sell it. Moonstone. ग्लास रूबी और कुछ है इधर। Yep, moonstone again.
उठा के रख ले, दो एक बेचेगा
Diamond,
तो वो भी बेच सकता है।
glass ruby. I guess we are done.
हाँ चल।
Esmeralda's house though. Where is Esmeralda's house? This is Esmeralda's shop.
एंड लेट्स सी नाउ, मैप में देखते हैं। इसमें हार्बर, ये क्लिनिक, किंग्स ट्रेवन, कुक्स हाउस, लीजन हेडक्वार्टर्स,
Cabin.
ना नहीं।
What's on that side?
आई थिंक रुक जा, सब मैं ढूंढता हूँ घर।
Reginald's house. Okay. Since तू हार्बर पे गया, मैं भी उधर से जाता हूँ।
एकदम शुरू से देखते हैं।
Wherever the key fits, that's the house I'm guessing.
ये किसका घर है? ये कैंडल होल्डर नहीं, ये किसका घर है?
मेरे साथ I feel like
ये
मेरे
देख,
को फील हो रहा है कि ये घर किसी का है।
ये सामने में घर के सामने कहीं पे हूँ, ये किसका घर है?
हाँ वही देखने जा रहा हूँ मैं।
Let's see. Key lock.
देख लॉक मार ये करके देख।
हाँ वही देख रहा
नहीं
हूँ।
ये घर नहीं होगा, ये घर नहीं होगा। आई गेस क्योंकि तो सब कुछ ये करके रखा है,
ये घर नहीं है।
कवर्ड। वेलस्टोन व्हील, इधर भी वेलस्टोन व्हील है पीछे की ओर। ये घर के ही पीछे है। चल रुक जा, अभी इसका घर ढूंढते हैं।
What the heck?
ये तो शायद इन है। हाँ ये इन है।
और कौन सा घर है?
ये तो हीलिंग का जगह। ये रेजिनाल्ड हाउस नहीं, रेजिनाल्ड हाउस में क्या ही हो।
वो उधर से तो वो टॉकिंग स्टोन का वो मिशन मिला।
अच्छा ये कौन सा किसका घर है? डोर टू एवलिन हाउस नहीं, एवलिन हाउस पे भी कुछ नहीं होने वाला।
There is this door to some place. What place is this? Oh, this is somebody's workplace. The heck? There is a dead person over here. Two dead people over here. What the heck?
कहाँ पे?
हाँ मैं जिधर हूँ।
आ रहा हूँ।
And I don't see anybody over here.
Two dead people. Corpse. पकड़ भी नहीं सकते इनको। What?
You can steal stuff over here apparently.
हाँ कोई है ही तो नहीं। रुक जा।
Let's check the corpses.
Have we been here?
Oh, we got XP for this. Old.
We did know, I thought. ठीक है, mortar and precious, ठीक है।
Hair. Why can I pick up hair? What the heck?
है।
Fortune!
Oh, I got something.
ये कोई बुक मिला मेरे को। Let me read it.
I find it impossible that any but Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, Evelyn, or Esmeralda would have been able to gain access to the body without my noticing. Okay, and if it could, oh, this is connected to the case. It seems.
अच्छा ये तो मॉर्ग टाइप का जगह है मास्की।
हाँ, but ये connected है case से.
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
9-inch nails. Yeah, this place is suspicious. कोई है नहीं. First of all, secondly, we came to know things like 4 people. कौन? Mayor Cecil. क्या नाम है दूसरा उसका?
अरे ऊपर भी जा
Esmeralda.
सकते हैं क्या इसका? हाँ इसको
हाँ
ऊपर
जा
भी जा
सकते
सकते
हैं,
हैं।
जा सकते जा सकते।
ओ इधर कोई है, इधर कोई है।
उधर है क्या कोई? ऐसी
हाँ
नीचे वाला फ्लोर कौन अनप्रोटेक्टेड रखता है बे?
आजा।
Ask him about Jake's murder.
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
Okay. Jake's
How
murder.
do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open. Or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know?
Ask about the 4 suspects.
Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know. And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary. He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined. Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't. I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary, and there was something about her that night. Some kind of excitement.
Okay.
Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts, that there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager. I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband.
Yeah, gold
and I've seen
digger, man.
hundreds pass through my parlour. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched. Lured me outside claiming she needed air before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmerelda. That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
You have charm, right?
Yep.
Do it.
The gold's the only good thing to come out of the affair, and Acha. Come now, you're a good man and the pillar of the community. Hand over your thumb. Blood money before it stains your reputation and your... Unless you would like to involve the Legion in the matter, I suggest you hand over the gold immediately. Surely where she whose sheep you stole deserves the money more than anyone. Hand over the gold. I will go with charm.
Continue.
रुक जा एक सेकंड. तेरे को दिख नहीं रहा क्या हो रहा है?
क्या हो रहा है?
वीनस सीरीज ऑफ रॉक पेपर. ओ तेरे को नहीं दिख रहा?
Nope, nope.
मेरे को आया. वीनस सीरीज ऑफ रॉक पेपर सीजर matches to convince the other party. But points on charisma to gain an advantage. Put points on charisma to gain an advantage. Keep the RPS. अच्छा अभी रॉक पेपर सीजर खेलना है मेरे को. प्लीज वेट.
Yes.
इसमें सीजर रॉक. I'm gonna go with rock.
Did it work?
Paper scissors. Oh नहीं did not work. Okay, I will go with rock again. नहीं फिर से पेपर के साथ गया. What the hell? I have a feeling हारूंगा. अब ये सीजर. ए रीग दे हट. Okay, I won one.
Okay.
He has just one to win. Okay, हार गया.
Yeah,
Rip.
let me try. Let's restart.
Robert win the
एटीट्यूड टू अच्छा से क्या -50 लेट मी ट्राई हम थे किधर
Well, that's what you
ले
get for
शुरू कर।
trying.
अब एक मिनट रिलोड करना पड़ेगा ना क्योंकि तूने ऑलरेडी कन्वर्सेशन कर दिया।
अच्छा तो ये करेगा मतलब सेव
हाँ,
कहाँ
हाँ।
पे किया था?
डोंट वरी ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है, बस थोड़ी चीजें वापस लूटने पड़ेगा आई गेस। एक काम कर से जो चीजें लूटने इधर से लूटते हैं।
अच्छा वापस
हाँ हाँ
ए तू ये रख।
यस 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 इधर से जो चीजें लूटते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम लोग ये करते हैं उधर पहुंच जाते हैं
Keeping those
राइट।
on hand anyhow.
श्योर
Sentimental